Hey, before this video begins, I would just like to tell you what happened with the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. The answer to that is that all of the winners have been selected and have been posted onto the Discord server, so hopefully that answers your questions regarding the giveaway. As to if we're going to be doing more giveaways, the answer to that is yes, we will be doing giveaways in the future, so stay tuned. Anyways, let the video begin. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you everything that was just added just a few minutes ago, or for me it's about 10 minutes ago. I'm not entirely sure if this is all of the things I was just added, because of course I'm about 10 minutes after this update was released, but regardless, there are some really game-changing features that have just been added. The first thing is that people with the powers will get more of a yellow blueprint book rather than a blue one, and if you don't have the powers, it's still the same, just blue. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to get used to this because it's a little bit bright on the eyes, but that's not that big of a concern. It makes it a lot easier to tell if you have the powers before you had to look at your base plate color, and sometimes that would even glitch, so this is a pretty good change. I have noticed a bit of a glitch, which is that if you unload from a power slot into one that doesn't have the powers, the blueprint book stays the same in its yellow form, and I am not entirely sure if this is the same for vice versa, but it's not that important at the moment. Anyways, that's a pretty cool change. Something that is very out of character for Defaultio is that he added some game passes, which is very unusual. To my knowledge, Defaultio has never added a game pass to Lumber Tycoon. The only thing you could really spend Robux on was money, which was a really bad deal, so not many people buy Lumber Tycoon money, so I'm hoping that these game passes will be worth it. I'm kind of doubting it, but I'm just gonna buy them. This is very expensive, by the way, but let's review what they do. So the first game pass is the Super Blueprint, which is basically where you can get powers on all of your slots. In my case, it's really not worth it because I already have the powers on all of my slots except for like 2, so I kind of regret buying it, but I am supporting Defaultio in doing so, so I'm not that fussed about it. The next one is the Super Bridge. And basically all it does is make it so you don't have to pay a toll, so as soon as you talk to the person, it just immediately goes down. Definitely not worth 220 Robux, but again, it's supporting Defaultio, so whatever. And then the final one is Super Hoover, or I guess there's no R on the end of it, but it's almost 400 Robux, so I hope it's good. I'm hesitant to check it out, but let's see what it does. So I guess it just makes it so you don't have to pay for Hoover. It's only 400, whatever. That's like 400 Robux for $400 that it's not that expensive to get Hoover, but it's fine. You don't even have to go buy a ticket, so it does save time, but that is very expensive, but it's whatever. So in my opinion, they're not really worth it, and I wouldn't suggest buying them unless, I guess the Super Blueprint one is sort of worth it if you don't really have builder powers on all of your slots. But that's pretty much it for all of the new game passes. Let's move on to the new blueprints. So there are 2 new doors, and there's the bigger one. It's about the size of a large tile, and then there's the smaller one, which is about the size of a normal tile. So it's really nice, and I'm just curious, can you use a glass pane on this? Okay, well, expect a garage door tutorial coming out probably tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about these doors. I can't wait to use them. They're super cool, but anyways, there's a couple new fixes as well, so I'll just cover those real quick. The next change is an anti-teleportation, which is really nice for people that are just trying to play the game while exploiters are teleporting things all over, things like Wood or Us. But of course, these exploits, usually the developers of them just find a new exploit shortly after, but hopefully this will help. And the final game-changing change is anti-vehicle welding to your body parts and stuff like that. So initially you were able to attach yourself to like cars and stuff, and it would allow you to do a lot of game breaking stuff like zip around the map at very, very high speeds, and you would be able to mess up people's base. And you were also able to go to, for example, Palmwood Islands, which is meant to, of course, not be obtainable or just really hard to obtain. That has now been fixed. So now if you try, you will instantly die. And I'm not entirely sure if there's a way to get around this, but if you find a way, I'd be happy to make a video on it, so please DM me on my Discord. You can find me through my server, so I'll leave a link in the description to my Discord server if you want to join it. But that's pretty much it for the changes. I've done some digging and I haven't really found anything else, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like it, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video once it's out.